Hey everyone, I'm revealing too much, and unless something changes drastically, this is probably going to be my last Marvel's Midnight Suns video before the game releases. If you didn't know, the game is out really soon. Like, the time that this video is going up, the game will be out in a day and a half, 2 days, depending on your time zone. And I just wanted to spend this last pre-release video talking about a pretty vague question. And that question is, should I buy the game? We've talked about this before, but I was given the copy of the game that I've been playing. So I do want to make sure I reiterate that right at the top. So when we're talking about should you buy a game, that should always be in the conversation because I didn't have to spend my money on the game. I don't want to convince you to spend your money without at least covering that. And to be honest, I don't really think it's my job to convince you to spend your money, to convince you to buy this game. What I want to do instead is talk about kind of the same things that we talked about in the first impressions. So what I liked, what maybe I thought could be better, and who I think it's for. Right off the bat, what I liked more than anything in the entire game is the combat. When I'm not playing the game, I want to be playing the game, and when I'm playing the game, I want to be doing the combat. I think it's really fun, and I can't wait to challenge myself with things like harder difficulties and end game and new game plus and all of those things that are available. I said from the beginning that I wasn't sure if tactical turn-based combat was going to be for me, and I think I can say after putting my time in with Marvel's Midnight Suns that at least in this instance, it is for me. I think the combat in this game is wonderful. I love how good it feels to be presented with a puzzle and solve it by winning. I think the game has a balance there that not a lot of games have. Some games feel challenging in a really artificial way. This game feels challenging in a way that is exciting to solve. That's why I can't wait to play more of it. In terms of things I wish were better, I mean, honestly, some of the characters during conversations seem pretty emotionless, and a lot of the dialogue is supposed to carry a lot of weight. So watching a character that looks emotionless deliver emotional dialogue can be a little off-putting. I also think the friendship system doesn't really encourage role-playing at all, it just encourages going for the right answer, like I mentioned before. Neither one of those things, though, are enough for me to say that I don't think you should play the game. I honestly think that if you are a fan of puzzles in any form, or if you've ever played a physical card game, but maybe not a digital card game, or if you just like Marvel superheroes, I think that you can find something that you love in this game. To get back to the original question, whether or not you should spend the money, it really depends. It's a really difficult question to answer because everybody's situation is different, and me telling you what you should like or shouldn't like just doesn't really feel good. But I can tell you that I was skeptical about the combat, and I loved it. And I think that if you like superheroes, if you like games that challenge you, but also give you an opportunity to feel powerful, then I think that there is a lot to love about this game. If you think you might like it, then I encourage you to give it a try if you can. I'm hoping that it'll connect with you the same way it connected with me. I can't promise that, though. That's not something I can do. If you don't think that you're going to enjoy tactical turn-based combat, especially if the combat is based on a card system like it is in this game, then maybe it's not worth picking up. I wish it was as easy as just saying, give it a try and see how it feels. But in a lot of places, you can't just return the game if you didn't like it. So what I'd recommend is watch someone you trust play it. If I'm that person, then I'm going to keep sharing my thoughts with you. I hope that through these videos, you have come to learn that I am always going to try to do my best to present information to you in a way that's fair. And honestly, I'm going to be playing the game starting soon over on my Twitch channel all the way through. I'm going to let chat get involved by picking difficulties and picking heroes I take along and stuff like that. And I would love to have you be a part of that. Thank you so much for watching my content leading up to the release of Midnight Suns, and I hope you stick around and hit that subscribe button because I have a bunch of guide content coming, content that I think is going to help you play the game. So thank you again. The response to these videos has been amazing, and I can't wait to keep making more Marvel's Midnight Suns content for you. So make sure you're subscribed, come find me on Twitch, and I'll see you next time.